If you ask any BlackBerry user why they love their Berry, you're usually going to hear two things. One, the QWERTY keyboard, and two, BBM. Well, recently, BBM was open for all platforms, iOS and Android. And to learn more about it, I have Victoria from BlackBerry. Victoria, why do people love BBM so much?
You know, I think it's different for everyone, but I do think that there's this like instantaneous feel that's almost as close as you can get to a face-to-face when you're chatting. We've got the deliver, the read, the writing, and it's almost, like I said, instantaneous. I think people like that. I think it's a trusted name too, and chats, you know, this is your contact list. You kind of want to feel like you trust it, it's reliable, it can grow to as many people as you want to have on it, and everything will still be taken care of.
You know, Victoria, I'm a big sports fan, and a lot of my friends, we have like a group chat. Now, before BBM came to open to all the platforms, we were using WhatsApp. I swear that day BBM was released, we just moved over. Everybody just dumped that chat group into BBM, and people love it. Like, it's just, I was amazed at the turnaround. I don't know how successful it was on the market the moment it was released.
Yeah, we saw some amazing success right away. In the first 60 days, we had 40 million iPhone and Android users register on BBM.
Hold on, say that again?
In the first 60 days, we had 40 million new registered users.
That's absolutely amazing. Now, it's, you know, one thing that BlackBerry really has is BBM. That's the one true thing that I know people love about it. And I know they're trying to find ways to monetize. Like, what's in store for BBM? What's BBM going to look like in a year from now?
Sure. So, you know, a lot different, and yet at the base, no matter what, it will always be about chat, communication, messaging, and connecting. That fundamentally never changes. But we do have BBM channels, and we do see things like voice calls over Wi-Fi. In fact, in the coming weeks, those will be launching on Android and iPhone as well. So our new users will have access to these things. And then what we see is things, you know, you add in like video chat, and you add in some elements on different types of sharing, like sharing your location, and maybe sharing your location, but it's timed. So you're only sharing it for an hour or 15 minutes or whatever suits you. You're not giving everything away, right? And then the other thing, to speak to the monetization, is we do have you know, opportunities for things like virtual goods. We know stickers are so popular on some of the other chat applications out there, and here we are wanting to be a communications platform, and really we're on the cusp of that. So we're going to be looking at virtual goods like stickers and other things. There's so many opportunities. There's great opportunities for some type of sponsored content in the brand play in channels, but I will tell you that no matter what, chat remains pure. We're not looking to put ads in chats ever.
I've always wondered, I got one more question. I couldn't figure it out. What was the decision to open it up to the other platforms? What was the core decision to say, let's do it?
Sure, well, I think the number one thing would be market demand almost, right? We had users who had switched to other phones or were using two phones. A lot of people will have a BlackBerry for work, and they might have an iPhone for apps and play, and we know that. And so what we would see is that they wanted BBM. They wanted what, you know, that they love that chat application. They wanted that on their iPhones and Androids. And so once you see the demand for that, and you also see that the smartphone market for chats is actually still really young. You know, you're looking at 1 billion smartphones in the world. So there's a lot of people out there wanting to do something like instantaneous chat, and here we are, we can deliver that.
You know, I never had a BlackBerry, and my first experience was on an Android device. Somebody out there hasn't tried BBM. Where do they go to find out more information and to get started on BBM?
Well, I have exactly the right spot. They go to bbm.com. If you go from your Android or iPhone, it's going to take you right to the App Store, and you can download it right away. If you've already got it, it's going to give you all the information you're looking for. It's a great site.
You know, speaking of BBM, I haven't been participating in my chat group, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go do some messaging right now.